Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I will share with you a few easy techniques with which you can improve your creativity. Before we go to the techniques, you need to test yourself on how creative you are. Go to understandmyself.com and see which percentile in openness to experience you are, or go to other online tests where you can see how creative you are. After you know that, you know how predisposed to creativity you are, because some people are born more creative than others, but everyone can improve their creativity. And that is the good news. The other thing is that you need to foster the creativity in yourself and creativity in other people. The first technique is mind dump. Get a piece of paper or open a Word file and just dump everything in your mind in there. Do not edit, do not read, do not stop, only write. Write everything that comes into your mind. Don't bother with grammar, don't bother with the right usage of words or whatever. Just write everything down. Before you start writing, set a timer for 15 to 20 minutes, and when they finish, stop writing. After you finished, if you've written physically on a piece of paper, burn the paper. Of course, be careful, do not do it in your home or indoors. If you have a balcony or an open space outside, burn the paper. This helps transform the energy that you have put into the piece of paper. This technique will help you empty your mind so new ideas can come to you more easily. The second technique is to imagine the perfect result that you want to achieve. Imagine the problem and then imagine the perfect solution to it and the perfect results that come after that. Imagine that there are no obstacles to this result. This exercise will not help you be more realistic, but it will help you remove your self-imposed limitations. The next technique that you can do is the technique of the 3 ifs. Ask yourself the following 3 questions in that order. Number 1, what will happen if I change it? For example, what will happen if I change the way I make videos? I will answer myself. Maybe I will write the answer down, maybe I will just think about it, but this will give me something to work with. This will give me new ideas. The second question that you can ask is what will improve if I use it for 10 years? This will give you the long-term vision. And the third question that you can ask is what will I do if I have at least $1 million that I can invest in it? This will open up your mind about the solutions. After you have the answers, dial back in and scale down the solution to your problem. Scale down your ideas. For example, you want to use the $1 million to build a really big organization of people. Dial down that scope and just imagine what will happen if you build a really small team of 1 or 2 other people than yourself. The fourth technique is reversing the problem. For example, I want to create new ideas about how I can make more money in my life. I can reverse that and ask myself, how can I go broke? This exercise will help you understand what you should not do and not only what you should do. And now let's say you've used those techniques to improve your creativity and to generate new ideas. The next step is to commit to one of those ideas. And when you commit to it, you need to learn how you can talk about it. If you cannot express your idea in 3 sentences, you need to get the essence from it and to write it down. After you have the 3 sentences and you can tell them to other people, you need to learn the elevator pitch. This is a technique that a lot of marketing gurus use for expressing your ideas to others and selling your ideas. It is used in negotiations, it is used in fundraising and other things like that. The name elevator pitch is not random. You can imagine yourself being in an elevator and imagine yourself being with a really important person. You only have 3 minutes until you get to your floor, so you need to express and present your idea to this person for 3 minutes or less. In this technique, you need to flesh out your message, your idea, your presentation. After you have that, you need to practice it a lot. Now listen, because I will tell you about some techniques for group creativity. The first one is brainstorming. This is a really popular idea where you gather with a group of people, maybe your team, maybe your friends, and you set a limit. Let's say it's between 15 to 60 minutes. There are rules in this group session where there are no technologies. You cannot use your laptops or phones. You present a problem to the group. You decide who in the group will write the ideas, and then you set the timer. You push it on whatever, and when you're ready, you start the brainstorming session, in which everyone in the group shares their ideas and no one judges and no one says anything about the ideas of others. Because when you say an idea in this group, other peoples can get that idea and create something wonderful with it, or your idea can spark the imaginations of other people. The rule here is no technology and no judging. Brainstorming is not about getting good ideas, it's about getting new ideas. Another technique for group creativity is the group idea technique. The first person writes his idea on a piece of paper and everyone in the group adds to the idea. After that, the second person writes a new idea, maybe on the same paper, maybe on a new paper. Another technique is mapping the idea. You gather as a group again and you build a mind map of all your ideas. When somebody presents his idea, he explains to everyone what he means and what are his views. After you mind map all the ideas, you prioritize and you act on them. Another technique is the 6th question technique, where you ask the following questions in this order: who, why, what, when, where, and how. So this takes you on an idea adventure where you start on who will do this, why we are doing this, what are we going to do about it. Then we ask ourselves, when will we do this thing, where are we going to do it, and all those questions lead to the how. How are we going to innovate? How are we going to manifest this idea in our lives? And the last thing that you can do is role play. You just go into the steps, into the personality of another person, and you just experience a different point of view. You can role play a lot of personalities. They can be different from one another, and this can help you have really different points of view on the same problem. If you want to learn more about role playing and about gamification and how you can use games to improve your lives, you can watch this video. If you want to learn more about creativity and innovation and how you can use it in your life and how you can improve it, watch this video. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time. Bye.